Hi, it's Brother Monroe here, and welcome to episode 7 of my Let's Play series of Victoria Revolutions with the Victoria Improvement Project. So, last time I left the Opium War up to the East India Company, and I started the reform of my military, which is progressing quite nicely. So I'm replacing all the generic rubbish units that I got at the start of the game with decent high quality units. So I was going to rename this lot the... I'll wait till they reinforce first. There we go. So I'm trying to stick to English and Scottish troops, although I can recruit Irish units. I might do that later on, because they tend to be the best, quite rightly. So I'm going to keep the BEF as my primary source of troops. And keep a reserve here of probably just a single division, actually. Because there's no point keeping a large army in Britain because of the mobilisation, which I explained in the previous episode. Right. So I have 2 guard units and a cavalry unit in the BEF. Can we recruit any more? I'm recruiting another infantry division. So let me get rid of that one. Yeah. Not much going on at the moment, actually. Probably punish me for saying that. Andaman Islands. Atje. Okay. Oh yes, ages ago in the introductory video, I noticed that on the Gold Coast there's this trading post owned by the Netherlands. Let's see if we can't get it. So we'll send a diplomat to the Netherlands. We shall open negotiations and ask for Secondi. Now obviously they're not going to go for that, so we'll give them some money. We've got 36,000 in the bank and we can get it for £6,000. Bargain. Absolute bargain. So that is why you want lots of money in the bank. Okay, because now we have the ability to claim a colony. You can only claim a colony if you have a building in every single province of the colony, or if you have one of each type of building. So some colonies are massive, and you can do that. So we now own Freetown, and I thought there were 4. Oh, Bathurst. Okay, so we now own the Gold Coast. Very nice too. Freetown has quite a lot of people in it. So this is slaves here, and as soon as I unpause they'll immediately be freed. There we go. Because obviously they are now British. And British people do not abide slaves. Which you may know if you've heard Rule Britannia. Founding of The Nation, an Irish nationalist newspaper. How quaint. Yes, how quaint. State support for basic industry, fabric, South Scotland, North East England, I put it in Wales. I tend to use those events to put details. Okay, deploy. So, as I said, I'm going to rename this lot a slot the Grenadier Guards. So this lot are going to get left. Here. And yeah, so that should give me another unit. Yeah, so we can, I think, get another cavalry unit. Cavalry units are useful for expeditionary forces because they're quick. Obviously, in the 19th century marked the end of cavalry's usefulness. Certainly by the 20th century, they're not that useful. But we can counterbalance this by using tanks instead. And cavalry still have uses against native troops and the like. Alright, so some novel has come out criticising the state of the country, and I can refuse to meet the demands or negotiate. Well, negotiate I lose money and prestige, so I shall refuse to meet the demands. Natal tries to expel its African population. That's not very nice. So I can either say, what harm will that do? Which makes everyone down there very angry. Or, yeah, well, I think that's the obvious choice. We will force the issue with Natal. So Natal is no longer guaranteed independence, and it is now a satellite of the UK, so basically taking more direct control. I don't have any English here. I do. So if I can find an English pop who are probably going to be in Cape Town, if I had to guess. Okay, so I already have English soldiers down there. Drat. At least it means I can recruit units out there when I want to. Just generally need more English and Scottish people. I could go in and create more soldiers, but that'll mess up the economy something horribly. The Montezuma affair. So the Mexican government buying 2 warships from me with English crews, and the Republic of Texas ambassador have protested the building of the vessels. Right, so I've been supporting Texas the whole time, so I think I shall detain the ships. See what happens for that. Are they back at war then? No, so this is a build up to war. Chemicals industry. Munster, Wales, Munster. If I'm recruiting a new troop, I'm going to need another steamer transport. And I'll pause it here.